I will revisit the past once again. Everything has happened so quickly that I haven't had the chance to look back until today. I've had many experiences, both good and bad, and dreams and expectations. If I were to be born again, I wouldn't change anything in terms of my actions. I did what I had to do, when I had to do it. I acted out of love and because it was the right thing to do. I have no regrets about that. However, I can't say the same about others. If we had all acted in the same way, we wouldn't be where we are in history today. What others did and the choices they made are entirely their own. Yes, of course, their actions have brought about local, regional, and global consequences and complications. But if we were all the same, the world wouldn't be what it is today. This is just my perspective. In this particular ecological event known as global warming, I do wish things had turned out at least somewhat different than they have. If others had shared my intentions, or acted in a similar way, it would have been beneficial for all of us. However, that remains a mere thought in my mind. Unfortunately, reality didn't align with my dreams and aspirations. That's why we find ourselves in the state we are in, a world on the verge of colliding with true reality. This is the result of the necessary alterations and modifications to protect nature and the environment that were never fully implemented. As a result, we now face consequences such as global warming, droughts, floods, hurricanes, and more. And this, in turn, is due to the pursuit of greed, money, and power. But above all, it's the ignorance of many members of society that is to blame. Their lack of emotional intelligence, empathy, logic, and common sense, along with their irresponsibility in the face of these facts, has led us to this point. Over the past 25-30 years, we have fought for the protection of the planet in various ways. We awakened with the idea of changing things, and leaving our children a green, new, and healthy planet for a better future. That was our vision. Although we didn't achieve all our objectives, I believe we made some progress. However, it wasn't enough. Considering the immense damage inflicted upon our planet today, the evidence of global warming, deforestation, overpopulation, pollution, and more is undeniable. It can all be summarized in a few words. We fought in different ways, directly, indirectly, and on various fronts. We are aware that we did what needed to be done, the right thing, but the intention here isn't to accuse anyone. The truth is, they have already accused themselves. We all have. Politicians, soldiers, teachers, farmers, producers, economists, and so on. They are all responsible for this situation. People in positions of power, wealth, and privilege seek their own stability, social standing, and political influence. In my opinion, it would be better if donkeys were the ones inhabiting this planet. Therefore, I question your intelligence and moral capacity if you refuse to acknowledge your own mistakes. Ultimately, you will sink, and the entire planet will suffer along with you. I only hope that we can salvage what remains and find some semblance of peace before our time is up. I'm addressing those who claim they have nothing to do with this issue, or that they couldn't have done anything to prevent it. Those who say they were simply following orders, or that they were unaware. The truth is, I knew, but I was afraid. Well, now it's too late. The consequences are already visible. It won't be long before they catch up with you. Eventually, humility will prevail.